ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to talk about the young adult contemporary novel To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This was published in 2014 and this edition has 355 pages. If I'm being completely honest with you, the majority of the reason that I picked up this book was because of the lovely cover design. I absolutely adore handwritten typography, and the photo looks like it came from a Tumblr or Instagram feed that I would love to follow. But there was also a significant amount of hype around this book around the time that I picked it up, and I picked it up right after reading We Were Liars and The Secret History, which are both kind of heavier reads, and I was needing something light and fluffy, basically cotton candy in book form, and this book definitely delivered. It tells the story of 16-year-old Laura Jean, who, as a way to process her feelings for the boys that she has crushes on or that she likes, she writes these letters that she never intends to send. She leaves them in a hat box in her room, but of course, one day those letters get sent out and she has to deal with the repercussions of the letters getting out to the boys that she's loved before. While this book isn't the most original piece of literature, it was exactly what I needed when I picked it up. But it also did some things that surprised me for young adult contemporary novels. It had a lovely family dynamic. Laura Jean comes from a single-parent household. She is being raised by her father, who is a very busy doctor. Her mother had passed away several years before. She has an older sister who's very ambitious and kind of takes care of her and her younger sister. And since I don't have a sister, I've always been really intrigued to read literature that shows that sister dynamic. Since I can't speak from experience, I don't know how accurate it is, but it's always very enjoyable to read. And this book was no exception. Another thing that really surprised me about this book is the way that it turned high school stereotypes on their heads. Just because you fit into the stereotypes like jocks or popular kids, that people are way more complex than those simple stereotypes. And I really appreciated that, and it surprised me because I've expected this book to be completely 100% fluff. It did have a few flaws, one of which I didn't really recognize until someone else brought it to my attention, but Laura Jean is supposed to be 16 or 17 years old, and her voice sounded more like a 12 or 13-year-old. I mean, it didn't bother me at the time, but the more I think about it, it was a little strange. And I mean, I was a pretty naive teenager, but she felt a little too young for the age that she was given in the book. So that felt a little bit sloppy on Jenny Han's part, but like I said, maybe it was intentional. But that was pretty much my only qualm with this book. It is supposed to be a duology, so there will be a sequel coming out soon. I think that this book stands really well on its own, but I may pick up the sequel whenever it comes out, especially if it has an excellent cover like this one. Well, that's all that I have to say today about To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. As always, please feel free to share any of your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you soon with a new video.